Hello world, my name is Dana ID Matthews and welcome to my reviews about stuff episode 10, and today I'm going to review the movie The Boss Baby. Now right off the bat I'm going to say this is not typically the type of movie that I'd personally pay money to go see in theaters. I didn't even know about it until it was already in theaters, and even then it was my stepson who was the one who pointed it out and wanted to go see it. Now, it seemed to me, even as I was watching the previews online, that this was going to be like an average at best kind of animated movie. Nothing groundbreaking like old school Toy Story or even new ones like Moana. So, needless to say, I went into this movie not expecting much. Now, the premise for the movie is simple enough. Your average white middle class family with one child has an unexpected addition, a baby. Oh no. Oddly enough, one who happens to only look like a baby whilst being super smart with the ability to talk, basically like the babies in the Spy Baby movie from back in the day. But in this movie, it's more about managerial babies, if that makes any sense. Now, the story in this movie's lore is that when you're born, all the babies are distributed to different families in a production factory like place, being separated into girls and boys by some machine, and a holy feather that, when tickled by it, decides the fate of the baby. As in whether they go to a family down to earth or they become a super smart, managerial, never aging baby. Now, I know what a lot of you might be already wondering. How is the baby able to talk? How does it avoid aging? Well, we will get there. So, the big dilemma in this movie is that for some reason or another, puppies are winning the cuteness race against babies, and it's up to babies like the Boss Baby to find out how and put a stop to it. Now, I'll say this. The movie itself was more enjoyable than I originally thought it would be. There were quite a few mature jokes in there, which were, appreciated being an adult myself. The relationship between the two kids, even though cliche in itself, with the older sibling hating the new addition in the family, was able to still be funny when it could be and heartwarming when they eventually learn to love and appreciate each other like they do in most movies set up in this manner. Their relationship develops as you would expect. The older sibling hates the baby and is super suspicious of his every move almost immediately, with the main culprit being a special song that his parents would sing to him every night, and eventually that song turned into a song for the baby as well, making him very, very jealous. Now, it's kind of funny because the song itself is a famous one, but his parents told him that they wrote it just for him. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of snaky, but whatever. Uh, I think that he'll find out eventually at some point when it gets older. So that's a little messed up. But whatever. I ain't gonna judge. I'm judging, but I ain't gonna judge. Anyways, so through the movie, the baby and the kid slowly but surely work together for two reasons. One, so that the baby can stop puppies from winning the cuteness race, and so that when they succeed, the Boss Baby will leave the family, erasing their memories, and he will be promoted to the highest position in baby management, with the best view in all of Babytopia. So they infiltrate the biggest puppy company, which has found a way to keep a puppy forever, meaning its cuteness would never wane and puppies would win the cuteness race against babies. But how, you say? How? How could a puppy stay a puppy forever? And the answer is the same way a baby can stay a baby forever. Fictional miracle liquid representing the fountain of youth. Turns out the CEO of this puppy company used to be one of the babies. Ooh, spoiler alert. He was the cream of the crop until he slipped up, got replaced, got sent to a family, grew up resentful and vengeful, somehow retaining his memories. I don't know how that works. Manages to create a diabolical plan to get his hands on this special baby miracle liquid, and there you have it. The kid saved the day, the boss baby gets his managerial top dog spot, and the older sibling gets his only child family back. But as anyone who knows anything about most animated movies, these things always have an emotionally happy ending. Both the baby and the older sibling having developed a love and appreciation for each other over the movie, and the boss baby feeling lonely in his new managerial position, and the brother missing his little brother and realizing the value of their relationship. Uh, all this wrapped into one. The boss baby makes a big decision. He foregoes the miracle liquid, keeping him young, returning to the production line of birth, and rejoining the family, and everybody's happy. The end. Okay, so let's just get right to it and put a number to this movie. A lot of things about it that I agree and disagree with. I like the cliche sibling relationship. It's cliche, but it's common and realistic. And being a parent myself and having a stepson and a daughter of my own, that were more or less the same age as the kids in the movie, it gave me the feels a bit, in that department. But other than that, and the odd dirty joke here and there, I wasn't that engaged. I thought it would have been cool for them to include more of the sexual spectrum, instead of just girls and boys. Would have been a good opportunity to show some progressive thinking in Hollywood, but who are we kidding? It's Hollywood. They don't really care. So, look, this movie was average. A good average, but average. Another quick animated movie for parents to spend money on for the enjoyment of their children. And in that regard, kids will mostly like it. Parents will be glad their kids are being distracted. So in that regard, Dana ID Matthews, give this movie, The Boss Baby, an official rating of 7 out of 10, a solid 7. If you got kids, they'll probably get a chuckle like every other animated movie. Other than that, you're not getting any extra value for this one in specific. If it's up your alley, see it when it goes to DVD or wait until it comes out on Netflix. But in my opinion, again, unless you're a family person, you're not gonna want to go out of your way to spend your hard-earned money to see this with a friend or by yourself or for any reason. Just wait till it comes out in a cheaper form or on DVD or Netflix, whatever, and cop it there. Save up your money. Go see Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when it drops in like a few days. You'll most likely get a more bang for your buck. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to go see it as soon as it comes out, and I'm going to be dropping a review for that. So for now, that's it for me. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Dana ID Matthews. Peace out.